I'm doing the lives as I promised. Yeah, bear with me. I'm just trying to see if there's like a button for like the chat thing because I would hate to. No, I don't know. I'm useless. I need to I don't know. Get my kids involved maybe. What do you do? There we go. Look. Right. Anyway, so I thought I'd do a quick Q&A. I had a few questions, so I thought what better way to run a live, Than we'll do a bit of Q&A work and we'll see how we get on. So basically, the questions were: where have we started? Where did we come from? Where did we come from? Cotton? Is that like Cotton Eye Joe? I don't know. But yeah, so a little bit of a background story on who we are and what started the business and where we came from, everything like that then, shall we? Business started back in 2013 as a way for, so Michelle, I have 3 children with Michelle. We've been together 22 years, check that out. And we got together back in 2013. We had our 3rd child and she was looking at going back to work. And so that was becoming extremely expensive. Basically, all her money was going into just plain childcare. So she wanted to do something different, something that she enjoyed. And she got into pyrography, like wood burning, basically like with a soldering iron, that sort of thing. And so that was what she enjoyed. And we looked at trying to get her basically like little bits of birch ply. So 4x6s, 100 by 150 mil. And we would get them in a pack of 10 from Hobbycraft, which is a shop in the UK. And a pack of 10, they were basically £1 each. All right, and I was like, man, there's got to be a better way to do this. So we went and had a chat with the guys over at Travis Perkins and spoke to them. And we started buying full sheets of 8x4 sheets, and we would cut them all down into little pieces. She'd use what she wanted, and then we sell the rest on. We started that business with basically a table saw that I built from an old motor and some MDF. That all I had at the time was a track saw, and I didn't want to be ripping down tiny little pieces. Everything had to be repeatable, right? So yeah, so we started out with a track saw. Made I'll pop it up on the community post afterwards. I'll pop a pinned comment in the description so you can see. Yeah, we made this proper dodgy table saw. Then once we had that, we used that for a while and moved on to like a real scary sight saw where you flip the button and it had that much torque, it jumped. And that was like proper scary. It go boom. Yeah, that was like 3.5 horsepower, something like that. And we got rid of that when somebody, wasn't me, tried to cut something and kicked back with that much force that it shot behind her. I'm not saying who it was, but it shot behind her, put a dent, like a dent that big into the radiator. Can you believe that, man? Proper mad, that is. So that's that. Bought an accent saw. Things continued to go well. You know, we picked up, got a little bit of money. I was working full time at the time. And then we decided to get a unit. So then we went and got our first unit, which was 750 square foot, including an office in the toilet space. So it wasn't massive. And we were there for a few years, maybe 3 years, something like that. Business went so well, I sort of thought, screw this. I'm not doing my full-time job. I'm working full-time because I was working 40 something hours for my job because I was a surveyor. And then I was working 40 hours a week at home every night on the weekends, and it was a proper pain. So yeah, 2017, I went full-time with Michelle in the business, and then we moved into this beautiful unit in here, right, back in 2019. And that's been pretty awesome ever since. We absolutely bricked it, if I'm honest, when we moved in 2019 with all the added expense of running this massive place. And then COVID kicked in and it ruined our entire business. So our entire business was just gone within a month because what we were doing was we were looking after, hospitality businesses, bars, restaurants. You know, so like a company would come to us and they got, hey man, we've got 8 new restaurants opening. We want like 100 menu boards for each up one. And we go and do that. And the money was really good and everything was awesome, like the Lego movie, until it wasn't. And then it really wasn't. And then we've sort of been playing catch up a bit since then. And yeah, I do content making, I make furniture, we do awards, I do signage, we've done stuff for like super high-end clients I couldn't even begin to tell you about. We've had work where we have to sign NDAs, we've done stuff for places like the National Theatre. I did a job for a bunch of acrylic bits and pieces that went out to the United Nations in New York for an event. So we do some really cool stuff. Really, really. Hey, how you doing, guys? Hello. Hello from Greece. Hello from the UK. How are you getting on? Hey, man from Cuba. How are you? Hey, Manuel. You all right? Yeah, so we did that. We do basically, I say I'm a bit of a Del boy. If anybody's seen Only Fools and Horses, I mean that in a great way, in that I'll try and make money on anything. If you come to me with an idea, I can make it happen, whether people have done it before or not. That's sort of where we make our money. That's sort of how we get on with designers and stuff, is they come to us with a concept, like a PDF, sort of like a concept car, and then, but for a product, and then we'll just figure it out and make it. That's what I do for a living. And it's good and it's awesome and I love it, but man, is it stressful. It's like, it's proper stressful because there's no, what am I trying to say? There's no consistent income from, hey, this is our product that we sell every month, which is why I'm doing things like the MFT templates, which is why I'm doing things like the squares. And yeah, that's why I'm trying to do different things and bring different things into the business and make more content, because this is really where I want the business to move to. Because as fun as it is doing carpentry, I want to do something interesting. I want to do something fun. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that one of the things I want to build is a trebuchet, right? I want to build a trebuchet. So I want to build, I'm going to start off with a little one, maybe like this big, about that big, I reckon, like that. And if that works, then I'm going to scale it up and I'm going to make it a big one. So maybe like this big, this tall, maybe a big 4x4, 6x6s. What do you reckon? Maybe we'll make one out of a kit, or I'll build a kit, create a kit, and we'll make it and throw footballs with it. I think that would be pretty awesome, don't you? Yeah, I would. Do you know what I'd love to do? I would love to do woodwork like Colin Furze does metalwork, just like mad stuff that people look like and go, oh, you can't do that. If somebody says you can't do it, I want to do it for sure. I I like off-roading and stuff, and I'm in an off-roading group on Facebook, and a guy said he got a van, right, 2-wheel drive van, and he put big chunky tires on it, put a massive snorkel on it, and somebody was like, you're wasting your time. And he was like, why is it waste time? And he was like, because you could spend the money and go do this. And he was like, yeah, but nobody's doing this. So it's got to be fun, right? It's got to be interesting, got to be enjoyable. And I love a challenge. And yeah, I mean, like if you've watched my channel, I love a challenge, which is why I do things like rebuild CNC from scratch that everybody thought I was an idiot for. And we do restoration work. Look, this is the big village sign that we've done. This is the other side of it, the flip side of it. That's why I like renovate old tools and I make squares, and because I just want to do fun and interesting and difficult stuff. Don't you? Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy the hassle. I enjoy the stress. Maybe remind me of that of when I'm like pulling my hair out and like stressing out. But what can you do? What can you do? But yeah, so that's a quick 8.5 minute history of where we are, who we are, what we've done, and I love it. If you love it, if you like the content, please let me know. If you'd like to see the trebuchet, make sure you leave a comment, because I just need a bit of a kick up the butt to go do that, I think. And then if you'd like to see some woodworking style Colin Furze stuff, let me know as well, because that would be epic. And yeah, you let me know. I hope you've enjoyed the little bit of live. If you've enjoyed it, hit a like, and I shall come and do some more, I think. And if you've got any questions, anything that you would like me to cover, anything you'd like me to talk about, just let me know. And yeah, and it's been, thank you so much for coming in from Greece and coming in from Cuba. Hey, how you doing? All right, have a look, I've got to go, because I'm going to go. I'm going to cook some food, look after my children, have a nice evening. I hope you have a great evening as well. Look after yourselves, take it easy, and I shall catch you on the next one, all right? Be good.